Okay, so final topic for this podcast is we got confirmation today that Infinity Ward will be working on this year's Call of Duty, appropriately named Call of Duty 2016 right now.
Ooh,
So, a few months ago, they've been on a big hiring spree lately.
Right.
They've actually got some guys from Naughty Dog to come over that have been working on the Uncharted series, The Last of Us, and so they got some Naughty Dog guys coming over. They also got Todd Alderman back, who Todd Alderman was lead multiplayer designer for the Modern Warfare games. He left to go to Respawn for Titanfall. He is coming back. He has come back to Infinity Ward, so he'll be a big part of the multiplayer for this next Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. So they are reinventing themselves. It sounds like
rebuilding.
Yeah, they're definitely rebuilding. They're they got Todd Alderman back, and they're rebuilding with this new core. So there's really three different routes they could go. They could either make a sequel to Ghost 1, which not many people want, including me. I don't want that, and I used to be the biggest Call of Duty fan in the world.
That's true.
But I hope Infinity Ward's the one that gets me back into it, because they've always been my favorite. I've always liked Treyarch. I liked what Sledgehammer did on Advanced Warfare, but Infinity Ward to me has always been the premier. Those have been the premier guys. But as I was saying, they really have three options: Ghost 2, a return to Modern Warfare in some way. So I don't think they would reboot it. I think they would come back and do a Modern Warfare 4 if they came back. Or they could do a remaster. I don't think that Activision would let a remaster be the only Call of Duty out this year. Right. I could see them eventually doing a remaster, but it wouldn't be the sole Call of Duty game for that year. It would have to be like an option B or something. Or the third option for Infinity Ward would be, start a new franchise.
Yeah.
But they already tried that with Ghosts. So do you want to, try and tackle another new idea, or do you want to go back to something that was known to work? The only reason Modern Warfare 3 wasn't as successful as it should have been was because their dev team was cut in half, essentially, because of the lawsuits between Vince Zampella, Jason West, and Activision. So, in my mind, and I'm very biased here because everyone knows this is the route I want them to go, but in my mind, the only way, the smartest move to do is, Modern Warfare 4. What do you guys think about that?
I think they take the secret fourth option, World War I.
Trench warfare.
No, I'm just kidding. I want Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I want Modern Warfare for sure.
With
World War I.
I don't know if it's just the fact that with the feature set games that they just add so many different things to it that I just lost track of it, and I didn't care as much, so I didn't pay attention that well. But I'm just not as interested with them.
Yeah.
But if they made Modern Warfare 4, and I mean, yeah, sure, putting some future stuff because it just makes sense by now,
Right.
But to do the whole bionic arms again or something like that, it's just a little too much for me, I think.
Yeah, I think within Black Ops 3, how they're a bunch of sliding, and you can run on walls and everything. You can literally be in the air the whole time. It's a cool element of it, and I think Titanfall kind of did that. It was a cool feature, but I think maybe going back to just the classic Modern Warfare, where it was just really about the multiplayer and just the feel
Just your
of it,
gun, 3 perks, and a couple kill streaks.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing is, like, I don't know if they could do that with the way the industry's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with the other games too, because like with some of the stuff, it seems like, well, if you don't have that, not many people will want to buy that and play that.
Well, this is part of the reason why a lot of people, as many people that do want them to go back to a World War II game, a number of people also don't want them to go back to World War II because you're going back to a slower paced game.
Right.
You're going, World War II was, look at World at War and the movement in that game. It was just walking and sprinting compared to what we have now. It's
you're flying all over the place,
wall running, and like you're flying everywhere. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I understand you want to do a new IP and stuff. You already did that though. You failed. I'm sorry, but you failed. And Modern Warfare 4 to me is the smartest idea.
Yeah. And it's like if they do Ghost 2, like Ghost 1 wasn't like that much futuristic stuff.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't. So it's like if they do Ghost 2, how would they, like, how far in the future would they put that? Because like how would you beat Advanced Warfare and then Black Ops 3? Like what? Like it just seems like it almost could get out of hand.
If
they just like too much futuristic.
If they did a Ghost 2 and continued it from Ghost 1, you wouldn't be going forward in time very much at all.
That's what I mean.
So I guess you could in a way, but it wouldn't really make sense from a storyline. Right. I mean, at the end of Ghost 1, your player gets captured. Spoilers.
Right.
But,
so, like,
I mean...
Spoiler.
They'd have to have some kind of, like, added new feature to, like, stand out amongst Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare. Like, something different.
Yeah.
But then it seems like, how can they do that while still being in that time?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think nowadays it's so hard to, like, remake like a good shooter, you know, like it, because it's always gonna have like just the classic elements of just like the gun and like what you're using on it and stuff and like your skill level. But like I think when they add too many other elements into it, it just makes it overcomplicated. And maybe this way staying simple is the best move, you know, like not trying going and finding that new thing, even though like to maybe stay up with the competition or whatever, you try and make some new elements, but don't go like as far as they've gone, you know.
Well, I've said this time and time again too, like in my mind the best way to solve this problem is you have 3 dev teams, put one, tell them you guys are going to make a game in the past. I don't care if it's from, I wouldn't want anything before World War II, but you know, you guys are going to make a game in the past, so you're going to do, you know, maybe World War II to Vietnam or Persian, I don't know if you could do Persian Gulf, but, you know, just a dev team in the past, a dev team in the present, a dev team in the future. Some people aren't going to like that because they're going to say, well, those 2 games that are in the past and in the present are going to be too slow for me. Well, you are going to have another game coming to fix that problem. You know, I guess my point is Call of Duty's, in order for me to be happy, Call of Duty's need to stop worrying about focusing on everyone and rather saying, for this year, we're going to focus on, you know, the classic Call of Duty style. This year, we're going to focus on present-day warfare. This year, we're going to focus on, you know, crazy futuristic warfare. I think that's the best idea. I really do.
Yeah. And if, I don't know, this is just my personal opinion, if it were to go with like something new, something like completely new, like I feel like all like the like past options, like, you know, with World War II and stuff like that, I like, if they were going to make something new, I know it kind of sounds out there, but I would kind of want it just to be like super futuristic, but without like all the elements of like running around and stuff like that. But you're just like, you're like on like a different planet or something, and like there's like,
so really push it.
Yeah, like go super far with it, but don't take those same elements that you've used, like the wall running and like the slides like that. Maybe a little bit, but not as much as where you're just literally in the air, just flying around. Yeah,
I agree.
That's too much.
Yeah, I agree.
Like put it on something like new, like a new planet with like new environments, and
that'd be crazy if they did
like
that.
a war on that planet with like not like aliens, but like I don't know,
like a civil war.
Yeah, like a civil war.
I
Yeah.
But my thing with the like assigning a year for each time period or something like that you were talking about is that like, yeah, sure, but you could do that, but then it's like those people that want a future-based game would have to wait like 2-3 years.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah,
so
I've also had to wait for a really long time too to get the game I want. So
that's not what I mean. It's just like
somewhat
because the other like in the cycle, the industry like standard has been like going like futuristic. So it's like that's a little different.
But people are getting tired of it too right now.
Right. I'm not saying that they aren't.
There's a big pushback.
That's why you pull it back.
Yeah.
World War One.
No.
I'm waiting for the World War One DLC.
No World War One.
Or
no. They can't. You can't do anything before World War Two.
The French and Indian.
If you want to do World War One, you're going to be doing trench warfare, which would be the most boring thing to play.
Oh no!
And then if you do Civil War, you're going to be taking 20 seconds to reload your musket. So
just like run around in circles.
Such a fun.
They could pull a.
They
could pull a Far Cry Primal and.
Just go super far back. You're caveman.
Yeah, Call of Duty caveman.
Call of Duty caveman. You got like mammoths and stuff. It'd be crazy. Sabertooth.
Somehow we have like a organized army and caveman.
Organized Sabertooth.
That'd be crazy.
A dodo army.
Yes.
Oh man. All right, guys. Well, that's what we think about Call of Duty 2016, as it's called right now. Let us know down below. Do you guys want Modern Warfare 4? Do you want a remaster of the classical Modern Warfares, or do you want a new Ghost, or do you want something new entirely?
World War One.
Yeah, we got one guy for World War One.
I'm there with him.
No, but let us know down below. We'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.